Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is JuliaTaylorB, and today I'm going to be creating 3 different Disney characters or Disney pets, Disney animals. Right now I'm creating Doug off of Up, and I'm currently making his face wider, his body wider, and his like just torso. Everything he's very wide. And I wanted him to have a big fluffy tail, so I went ahead and chose that. I tried to find the right fluffiness, and I figured that I'll soon go back, just to the regular fluffy that I had because it looked the best. He does have a collar, but didn't have one with a voice box, just using the basic default collars. Make his nose and his face a little more wide because that's what he has. And I didn't know you could make their noses that big. So then I tried to make his round eyes because he does have pretty big, happy round eyes, and this is probably the closest I get. His nose needs to be a little wider, and his cheeks. And I tried to make him have a little smile because Doug's always happy. And he has little eyebrows, but I just did the shape of them. Couldn't necessarily fix his ears to the way they really are in the picture, but I got as close as I could. And I think I put his mouth out a little bit more to look like the picture more. And there we go. Happy little Doug. Second, I make Thumper. Quick fact, my daughter that's 5, she loves Thumper, and wow, that was disgusting. I try to find the right cat form because Thumper is not a cat, it's a bunny, and they didn't have the same eye color either, but I try to make little bunny ears. and he does have one ear up and one ear down. But I just chose to do both up like a bunny. And I gave him green eyes because the yellow ones looked a little too fierce, like a cat. And I make him fluffy. And we're going to give him a little fluffy tail. We're going to color that white once we get into coloring. And make him a little more fluffy. I tried to find the right color gray. Couldn't. He has like a blue tone gray. So I picked that one that I have currently on the cat. Now we're going to do the white around the eyes and the mouth and some on the chin. And I go back in and I try to change the color of the ears and skin because around the eyes it kind of looked funny, and it still kind of does with the pink, but I went a little darker to make the pink not so bright. Go in with the tan for the cheeks because Thumper has tan on his cheeks and his side chins all the way around, and then I go in with the white for the chest. I tried to find the right, what is it called, pattern to put the chest color in, and I think this is probably the best way to do it. This is the first time I'm making or doing the paint on the animals, so I tried my best, and I put some tan on the stomach and on the feet, and I made sure that it went all the way around to the bottom like he was walking in dirt, and painted his little tail white so it looked a little bit more like a bunny. Went back in with a little bit different color around the eyes just so they'd sort of match. I do think I try to go around the eyes with a darker color for the eyebrows, but it didn't really look that well, as you can see. It looked kind of funny, so I left it like that. And I wanted to make sure I got everything color-wise. I think I diffused that a little bit to make it look a little better. And I forgot to change the mouth to the different colors. So that is going to be Thumper. And oh yeah, changed it to a kitten because Thumper's little. And I didn't want it to look like a full-grown cat. So there's Thumper. And for the final one, we're going to be making Dory. This is probably going to be the most difficult one because I have the picture of the baby Dory, and that's kind of what I was going after. And baby Dory doesn't have freckles and all that, but I wanted to do baby Dory because, I don't know, it was different. I colored the whole kitten blue, and I couldn't find the right color for the eyes because the eyes are pink. So I went along with putting the pink in the whiskers. For some reason, that's not an option for the eyes, but it is for the whiskers. And then I put some of the blue all the way down the front and the back of the cat. The cat's leg is twitching and it's bugging me right now. And then I put the black on the tail. I tried to do the same color patterning as the Dory fish, but made it more in cat form. This one was probably the most difficult because it is a fish, and putting it on a cat is very strange, and you kind of have to think about where do you want to put the colors and what colors do you want to put. I think this with the yellow worked out perfectly with the hands and feet, just because that would be in place of the fins, I guess. And then I put a little outline around just because on her body paint, it does have that little loop of black around. And then I finish her tail with the yellow. Then I go in and try to get some freckles put in. Gotta make them smaller. And that makes Dory. And that is all 3 of my characters. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of my videos, make sure you subscribe. And I will see you all later. Bye!